Seems like you're gonna run, so good luck, thank you. It's really just the first run. I will upload it and write first ever Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness remastered speedrun any percent ever. Then there's brackets in world record, and I'm gonna pay a guy on Fiverr $5 to do me the thumbnail. Ever. Let's go. To move around. That's the curse. Like, I just want to see a time and then subtract all the I forgot this is closed. And then just go ahead and see how long it's gonna take. So this is not serious, it's just to have some sort of idea. We are not in a rush. Just want... I have to be mindful that I have to manually split. It's not impossible that I just forget it. But again, no harm.
This is your last warning. Surrender.
Sometimes he actually manages to throw the grenade into the elevator. Doesn't do anything though.
Give yourself up.
Pick this up because actually we don't need it. So most of the med packs you take, or you pick up, are for the cleaner or for the backup for the turrets and the aquatic region. Yes, I play my sister back to in the day. It's Obscure 1 is such a great game. Like, you have to play it multiple times just to, I feel like, to appreciate it. And then when you start reading the notes, it's just such, it's such a cool thing. It's also the reason, like, I got this game back then when my mom would sometimes just bring home random new video games. And Obscure was, okay, Lara was one of them. And I had it for like 2 weeks before I finally played it. And I couldn't stop. I was so horrified of it. Where's Duck? Oh. Yeah, I can tell you so much about Obscure 1. Especially on PS2 back then. It's like a big gem in the video game world for me. Similar to what Tomb Raider is. But Tomb Raider came first. Have to be mindful not to forget to split. Get you anything? Permission from? I wonder why exactly. This is where I keep having amnesia. Gunfire. I didn't kill him in Egypt. And you give it to me now. Please. All heart.
You're all heart.
So you could probably mess up the entire
What did Von Croy get himself into?
one by missing.
Perhaps his notebook.
I have to.
Perhaps.
If I miss this, I might as well ruin everything. Where is her voice line active in the loading screen?
Perhaps his notebook will help.
Perhaps his notebook will help. Yeah, PlayStation 2. The graphics, it's not necessarily the fact that they look better, it's just the fact that they feel better. Another thing, it's really hard to describe. I seem to be more fluent in the crouchsaves now. So normally, just to have a reference
Well,
point,
obviously never had chance to
I didn't crowd. To have a reference point, you finish this level in BTG around the 5-minute 40 seconds mark.
Damn it.
But like that's a great time to end this in BTG. It's a completely fine time. Looks like we are going exactly in that time frame. Oh yeah, I should have written tank controls in the splitter, right? OCD tells me to reset. Spider slipping.
I bet the rats love this.
Oh yeah, if I don't get the louver trigger after... Great. Reset.
That drain pipe will take my weight.
So just as BTG was a showstopper, with swimming to the next level trigger, it's gonna be the new standard for any percent. Too early. Might even lose a run if the rats poison you.
I think I'm strong enough to turn those valves.
If I'm gonna miss the trigger, I'm just gonna continue. Gonna make a save. Because there's no point in being too sad about this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is the right. Because you have to wait for the room to fill up. Yeah, I didn't wait long enough. The positioning is quite bad. I think with the loading, it actually restarts the entire sequence again. Right, let's pray it works. Assume this angle is great. It's centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten. Pray. And we actually did it. Holy shit. First time.
This will help me get past the guards.
Hey, vous, plus un geste.
I'm gonna do a hard save here. Why is she standing up all the time? Yeah, he moved me. Or swan dive. Now just more. Hey Reese, how you doing? Do your eyes receive you now? I'm just too bored, I can't find anything new, so I decided to just give it a try. And so far it's going actually really well. The Louvre trigger just worked. First try. I'm manually splitting. And being harassed. So I just want to really see a timing point of how it could be. Doing the crouch save. I can just do this, much more consistent. Got tooth pain, oh my god. Like I had something similar a few days ago, just once. Don't know why, but it hurt a lot. You don't joke with tooth. Hope the game is treating. No, it very bad. It's much worse that I have to manually split. It's a luxury that we had. If I am somewhat decent, decent with the crouch saves, I assume we are looking at a 30-minute mark in terms of time. But again, you have to understand this is RTA. I want to do a hard save here, because this is not very nice. If you're unlucky, this guard tags you, these two tag you as well, and you get into the stumbling animation before you even hit the door. That's not what we want. You don't have many attempts for this, but it seems like opening live split, starting the recording actually did have a good effect on me. Everything is working way too good right now. Actually, gruesome how good this is.
You okay?
Do we know if in the game timer is RTA? Question. Well, this is the new Von Croy strat. I'm not doing the Viper one. Because the old BTG strat where you embed out of here, it doesn't work anymore. You have to do a special crouch save. Did I split? Yes. I have horrible OCD. If you want the best proof of my OCD, go to the Tomb Runners Discord in the Tomb 6 Remastered channel and count every message that I write that did not have an edited next to it.
My legs feel stronger.
The best proof I think there is. Now I don't know how much healing items I have. I have to check. It's enough. Right, so we have the upgrade. Gonna do save here. Should be good. Why is this working all of a sudden so well? This I actually got. Great. Was thinking to maybe make requirement to show time at the end. Yeah, the end actually shows you time now. And I asked the same question. I don't know what the end screen is. This is if it's even IGT or something. Don't really know that. So let me pick this up because what's the harm? A lot of damage. It's doing much more damage than you should. It's okay.
Don't you just love this weather?
Another hard save for the moon jump. Never know what the dog will do to you. Sorry for the perhaps loud key sounds. But yeah, we didn't really manage to find a way through the Viper room in Von Croix because the embed is very... It's not good. It's incredibly inconsistent. Come on, give me the trigger. Nice. Shit off. Do BTG, do a... This is the best possible spot for a hard save. It's ridiculous how many times I did the crouch save and how many times it worked. I spent literal minutes on some areas just to do the save. And it didn't work a single time. Yes, Laura, please. Thank you.
Those crates are from Turkey, Cappadocia.
Am I learning the timing? No. Come on, doggy, let me go. It's pushing me too much. Sorry. Taking too much health with me. The biggest issue with my run, you will see, is the absurd amount of time I might take for crouch saves. Because that is eating so much time. Like, right now it's all good, but I'm not sure if I can hold that level. It's more luck than anything. Also, Reese, I feel like I'm gonna run into an issue here. Because in my previous attempt to route Strahov here, every time, she's not dropping, every time I tried to get out of this vent, the camera would suddenly turn around. Yeah, I'm messing it up right now. Let's do it slowly then. Holy shit, he's quick. This is an area that doesn't... Yep, and the problems start here. Come on, Lara, go down! I have to move her. She's not moving. Doesn't want to. Yeah, the thing is, I couldn't get rid of it. Like, I had to restart my game and load a different save game. It's not... Seriously, man. Guess that's enough to survive. If the camera turns around, no, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna play like that. Looks fine so far. Let's hope the best for his buddies. Come on. Wait, I don't even have the keycard, do I? Yeah, and this is where I can start to subtract the time. Come on, do it. Not even crouching. Nice. Also gonna do this the old way. This was a moon jump. Nice and slow. So have you even played it yet, Reese? Yeah, I loaded a different save game that fixed it for me. Not sure what made it different in the end. Gonna play it on my week off next week. Nice.
I always say.
I hope you have more success with it than I do. Why is she stopping? Cat strats no longer work. Just want to do one playthrough. Come on. Delayed save makes crouch save not easy. Nice. Yeah, if you see the clips I posted from storm drains, that is also just a result of me doing the you know, the stealth forward jump in a lot of places, and it did seem to work. Yeah, find something in this room, please, because right now this is semi-glitchless with crouch saves. Like, I didn't like Bio much before that, but I really dislike it a lot now. It's not fun. Take the ammo, because I don't know what's gonna happen to the turrets. So far I did not manage to get derp turrets, and I don't want to moon jump up here. Because in theory you can moon jump everywhere, but you have to find the right angle and then you have to keep your momentum. I'm not even sure which graphics am I playing on. I'm not sure. I think this is better. Did I split correctly? Also, the fall damage cancel here, it doesn't work anymore. Use the ladder, Lara. Use the ladder. Oh. Nice to me. Don't poison. Yeah, the swim dive thingy doesn't work that we do here. You know, where we go to the surface and press the roll key. Which means that the Eckhart BTG strat is invalid now. Undoable. Impossible. Unless someone finds a way to do it differently. Who knows? Let's pick this up for good luck. Like, ideally I'll finish it in less than 45 minutes. That's a good thing to aim for a first run. So not moon jumping here, because too far. At least we can still moon jump in the fight. Yes, at least that. Imagine if that was no longer doable. Like for a segmented run, if I'm gonna do one, you can still do a lot of moon jumps here and there, but it's just not viable. Again, I like to complain about the delayed save. But it really does make a difference. Either it's the delayed save, or it's really just a change timing for the crouch saves. Because it is different. I think that was the first post that I did. Crouch save. Prayers. Yeah, some hiccups in the Strawhoff, but it could be much worse. But we know that the Strawhoff guard can one-shot us. Hoping my best that we make this. Because if the guard arrives and I don't do a hard save, then that would be very, very bad. Effectively Remastered is BTG on veteran mode. It feels in its core like a more, like the same game, it's just a little bit more robust. in terms of, you know, walls and strats in general, with slight
It
differences.
won't open.
Also, you can still do
Need to get to
this
sub-level 6.
while you are going to sub-level 6. I no longer leg break him. Ah, shit. I mean, obviously you can't do it, but just the animation is different. Also, Reese, do you remember? I can moonjump, it's okay. If you don't alter for this, does the game reposition you in the original?
It's a kill zone in here.
I don't remember that. My biggest fan is already trying to come to me. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Also, every time that you die, the game tries to save. It tries to load your last hard save, so also not sure if the original did that. Because I constantly find myself dying and loading my last hard save, which is like 2 levels away. Then having to quick load again, get to my previous position. There's so many things I can already tell, but I feel like I'm just complaining and it's unfair. This early state. Maybe I'm just an old man who can no longer learn new tricks, right? But you defaulted to top save slot, which is always QS. Yeah, I was sure of that, because it feels so different. Like in this second I'm dying in the lost domain, and I load and I'm back at Vault of Trophies trying to swim to the trigger. Also no more Curtis clip. But did you see the new strat I found? In aquatic. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Like, it's so random. Such an incredibly random thing. It makes no sense. Just like the Strahov vent, where you can still the commando crawl. It doesn't make any sense because it's unique in its own way. Like for example here, if Curtis could do the commando crawl, I don't even know if he can stealth. I don't even know if we ever use that. He probably could do the same. Not even sure. I mean, it would make sense to test it. Now we use the Chiro guy. Even though, do we have a health item? Every time I try to use the Chiro guy, no idea if it's... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Curtis has a sprint now. Do I have a health item? I do have multiple. Let me try that now. So weird seeing him sprint now. I messed it up. It's not cool. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I keep forgetting he has a sprint. Feels so unnatural. Doesn't it? It's like he just missed the bus. And he knows what happens if he goes to mom and says, "Mommy, missed the bus." How do I even... I think it's a 2. Speedrun, I keep forgetting. It's just... like, what do I do? I press Citral. Does a lot of damage. And you have to actively wait for him to catch it. Because if Proto is in front of you, he doesn't stop doing his bite attack until you move, which you can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can still manipulate the AI. You just can't hear Proto anymore. Because the game sounds are so loud. Like Wesker's Dash. Yeah, Resident Evil 5 was a great game. Come on, Curtis, move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spawn. Again, we have to move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could say that, yes. And while the Chira guy is very fast in killing him, it also leaves you very much vulnerable. You have to heal. Da-dum, da-dum. Derp turrets. Sure. I mean, I could essentially just climb up that very thing and moon jump, but it's cool. Looks like derp turrets. Also looks like speedrunner incompetence. Does the softlock still work with save menu after it dies? I didn't try that, to be honest. So I have no gun equipped. What the? Yeah, I think they're derped now. I don't want to see if I can just walk past them now. You can also press escape much more often. You can press action on the ladder and spam the hell out of it now. Couldn't do that before. What's this? Beautiful. Also the fact you can actually see where you swim this time. Actually, never mind. Not in this angle you can't. Very close. When you press sprint on the ladder, I wish that were true. I wish. Can we do sub 40? Actually got hit. Shouldn't matter. Much as I have high hopes for my LRT to be 15 minutes less, it's probably not gonna be that way, huh? Also this trigger here is much harder to see now, and she's not auto-correcting herself to climb up. We have no water reflections anymore. Swan dive also doesn't work like it did before. I have to now... Where am I? I have to guess where it is. I'm gonna try this. Okay, so everything is blue, now it's gonna get black. Now Laura's gonna disappear. And you can still see very light fragments of the water. Oh my god, I hit it. But essentially it's really just rage. Also, keep forgetting this is any percent. I'm not gonna risk anything in this perfect run. It's my first run ever of this. Also not gonna do the flying moon jump here. It's not good. Nothing to gain this early stage. You can still do this. And the coolest thing about it is really you no longer have to wait until one side jump is done. You can just fluently go over them. You can also chain them, which is really cool. Nice. Doing much better on that front. So is this the first any percent run of this game? I'm actually do a hard save. And just to be sure. Oh, we did it. Oh yeah, I think it actually is LRT. It's 3112. Thank you for the GG spotter. I have what? 3,742,436 meters. That's a lot. But it's interesting because previously, when I did multiple attempts, you can see it in Cat's Discord. I posted a screenshot where I had negative distance. Any reason? Yeah. It's much better than I thought it would be. And we are pretty much on a BTG kind of level. I think if you were to just put a little bit more effort into the actual run, with better crouch saves, you would probably see a 25 here. Ended up behind Von Croy's apartment, negative distance. Does that make sense? I don't understand the distance thing. But yeah, it's a legitimate time. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the same. For example, how does the game see out of bounds? Does the room, or do you have to be inside the room geometry for the tracker of your distance to work? If you go out of bounds, it just goes backwards. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I think this is the first legitimate any percent AOD remastered run. So, yeah. Let me stop the recording.